On this episode of The Balancing Act, a Spanish immersion program with a major emphasis on language, visual and performing arts, science, and exploration. Today on The Balancing Act.
Good education is so crucial, and these children are learning in a new way. Let's watch and see what we can learn too.
Picture your child not only learning Spanish, but also enjoying the great outdoors alongside their peers. Introducing a new way to learn with hands-on experiences and exciting interactions with nature.
Monte Tavor mission centers on the belief that each child naturally is unique. We recognize that success and growth comes from encouragement and positive reinforcement. We nurture their capacity, fostering an environment where they can explore the world around them with wonder and curiosity. In 1994, our program was established in Oakland, California by a Nicaraguan woman, Angela Howell, our mother, along with my 3 siblings. And our mission was to provide inclusive bilingual education for children of all cultural groups. We noticed that existing Spanish language programs focus primarily on the Latino community, leaving others without access to this language. Nearly 30 years later, we take immense pride in our achievement. Children in our program learn Spanish by age 3, or upon graduation at age 5. This invaluable skill opens doors to educational benefits and bridges cultural gaps.
One of my passions is helping children learn Spanish, and it's always rewarding to see them grow up speaking fluently. And I'm also responsible for creating different type of activities throughout the year based on the season. And additionally, I'm the dance director for the summer dance events that children enjoy being a part of. I feel that it's important for children to learn Spanish at a young age because it develops early language skills, and it also believed to help boost their memory, creativity, and self-esteem. Becoming bilingual at a young age offers a multiple benefits that extend well into adulthood. Creativity advantages: learning 2 languages encourages mental flexibility as the brain constantly switches between linguistic systems. There is a myth that learning 2 languages in childhood leads to confusion or language delay. So researcher has shown that children who grow up with second language exposure have a successful journey in their language, art, science, and math studies. Children need to hear new words repeatedly before using them. Parents and teachers can repeat words while showing children what they mean. Learning 2 languages in childhood is beneficial and does not cause confusion or delay. It enriches cognitive abilities and opens doors to diverse cultural experiences.
Building upon the success of their preschool program, Monte Tavor has just introduced another exciting addition to their educational curriculum.
The Forest Preschool program concept is an outdoor learning program that emphasizes nature-based learning and exploration, all while playing in a nature setting. It is one where a child's classroom is in a woodland, a garden, or an outdoor environment, where the best teacher is the place, the environment, the creatures, and plants to be discovered there, all while using their senses. And what exactly is it? Forest preschools have become a global movement, and studies have shown that children have a deeper benefit from being outdoors. At an outdoor classroom or forest school, children are immersed in a forest holistic learning environment, and one that is filled with creativity and emergently unplanned and unstructured learning. About 10 years ago, we were thinking about our logo, and with that came the idea of having children in a campo, a field surrounded by mountains or a forest, kind of a dream location, really. 10 years later, we were moved from one of our sites, and this led us on a search for a special place. And we found one in the Oakland Hills, one that is next to hiking trails, wildlife, and gorgeous pine and oak trees. I feel that an outdoor classroom gets children very focused and connected in the curriculum. Besides the daily explorations and discoveries, children can print, draw, paint, dance, pretend play, and learn colors, numbers, and letters, just like in any other traditional preschool classroom. But the outdoor classroom has children more relaxed and in control of their emotions. Children seem fresh, and their minds seem to expand to grasp new ideas and concepts. In our case, we introduced this concept to our graduating class last summer. Children explored, played, and had so much fun. We discovered that the place was the main teacher. Teachers didn't have to do anything or lead the explorations or discoveries, and many were playing among themselves easily. This provoked our teaching approach to a "this is it" moment. We were ready for children not to only learn naturally, but also feel happy, be in a whole different mindset. We began learning and reading more and discovered that many preschools were adopting this concept, not only statewide or nationwide, but globally. The teaching approach is one where the teacher is the facilitator. Nature or the outdoors is the main teacher, and the environment is the classroom where it provides a natural setting. Children ages 18 months and older can benefit from this program. Children starting at this age are rapidly gaining physical skills, and in almost no time, we see them become so coordinated. The physical skills acquired are immeasurable. Toddlers and preschoolers would not only be at their greatest emotional being, because they will be more relaxed and happy in such settings, but they will also acquire so much knowledge and skills in a more natural way than being in a traditional preschool classroom.
Parents can't say enough great things about their children's unique experiences at Monte Tavor.
It was a top priority for us to find a Spanish immersion program so that our kid would have multiple opportunities to speak. They're able to communicate with their relatives relatively well in Mexico. It's been really, really great having them be able to feel like they can express themselves, have the vocabulary, understand everything that their family's saying. So my older child started coming here in 2017. We noticed right away that they had the culture and the feel of a family daycare, but has more support of a larger school. My daughter was kindergarten ready when she was 5. They serve food here, which has been amazing. Both of our kids have eaten a lot of vegetables and come home and talked about that and requested it. That was a bonus that we didn't know we needed, but we're really thankful for it now. Both of our kids have made best friends here, and my partner and I also have made friends with their parents, so we've all come out of this place with lasting friendships. And at the school, it's been really great with support. They helped us with potty training. There's a lot of academic, individualized support, especially around social emotional learning how to control your feelings and work with other kids. And overall, yeah, we've had the best of all the worlds, like a small family daycare, cooking food from their home country, and also like a bigger daycare where they're having curriculum and playtime, a lot of play-based learning, which we really, really enjoy. They're just more ready, to go to school when they leave here, and so we're really thankful for that.
When I was pregnant for the first time, I knew that I wanted my daughter to attend a Spanish immersion daycare and preschool. This is because I spent over a year living in Costa Rica, and I became nearly fluent in Spanish, and I realized how important it is to speak a second language, especially here in Oakland. Diversity is so important, and I want my children to embrace, the multiple cultures in our community and worldwide. We fell in love with Monte Tavor, getting a tour of their facility and all of the toys and areas for them to play, the very large courtyard in the center that is just a wonderful place for our children to learn and grow. So I knew right then and there, after my tour, that Monte Tavor would be the best place. We've been a family with Monte Tavor for over 7 years, and it's been a wonderful experience. Every teacher and the directors have always been so wonderful and loving towards our children. They really try to do everything to make sure that they are well cared for. The girls coming home talking about the comida, which they love the food that they make here for everybody. And my older daughter was very well prepared for kindergarten by the time she graduated from the program. I love the play-based program because it's just allows my daughters to just be themselves and to explore on their own terms.
I am a big fan of the outdoors. It's played a big part in my life and making me who I am, and I think it's important to expose kids to the outdoors and to nature and to different things in life, and it's so much cooler than having the kids spend their time indoors all day. We really liked the property that they had and the access to the trails. It makes things more fun, I feel like, for my daughter. The teachers here are very professional. There's not a lot of kids per teacher, so we feel like they get very good one-on-one time with the teachers. You really do feel like your child's in good hands. The providers, the teachers really do care. The kids come back very happy. They're eager to tell me about their day, her day. She brings, every day there's different kinds of drawings or gluing activities or some kind of puzzles that she proudly brings back to display. I think it is a place that your child will be happy and you will be happy sending them there. Over the last year, I feel like my daughter made a lot of leaps in writing, in her vocabulary, in speaking Spanish specifically. And the other thing, we felt that it is important for our daughter, this is a bilingual program, and we felt that it was I feel strongly that it's important to growing up in the Bay Area to be able to learn Spanish and become more proficient in Spanish, and the Spanish immersion part of it is very, very important to us. My favorite program is the forest program. It is something, the kids go out in the forest for the day, they do activities there, they look for bugs, dig for worms, they actually take their nap time in hammocks. I think it is very, very unique, a very unique program.
We hope Monte Tavor will continue to provide amazing experiences with children and their families, and that these experiences will truly last a lifetime.
To learn more about Monte Tavor, visit the website at montetavor.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.